Hello, my sweet Virgos. This is your reading for Monday or Tuesday, July 15th. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive, sent toward myself with the sign of Virgo. We're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angels, saints, spirit guides, and ancestors and ask for a message for Virgo's greater good. We pray for truth and only truth for the sign of Virgo. Virgo, sun, moon, or rising, or anywhere in your chart. Flip or switch the roles as they apply to you. Victory and success, partnership and alliances. Wow, that is amazing. The month of June, the month of March could be significant. 63 or 36 could be significant. All right, for Virgo, what's in Virgo's energy? Operating in your fate and destiny. Truth coming to light. You being guided toward an abundant life, a happy home, emotional fulfillment. And somebody is stressed out. Somebody's stressed out. They can't relax because they are at a crossroads. They're at a fork in the road. They don't know what to do. Things are falling apart in their reality and things are flowing for you. You have complete truth and clarity on the situation and you're finding your happiness. Let's just get a couple from this deck. Oh, Virgo. What the heck? The heck, Virgo? All right. We are going into retrograde, starting, I believe, the 18th, and it goes all the way to August 11th. Expect past people to return, but you've given up the past plans. Given it up, Virgo. And you're experiencing greatness, terrific results, or you will in the near future. Giving up the past is aligning you with a better future. Somebody feels cursed. Somebody feels like they cursed their life because you released them and they no longer have access. You surrendered them and you accepted the situation. You stopped fighting for them and now they feel cursed. Yeah, this person has tried to block your creative projects and now they've run out of time. Nothing's working. So all the projections, that hurricane is blowing right back to them. Virgo. Yeah. Glory favors the brave. You are brave, Virgo. This is why you're winning, or you're on course to win. You could be meeting someone new, dating, new love, romance coming in. Someone here refuses to look within. They refuse to go in prayer and to seek guidance. They don't want to hear what anyone has to say about their bad behavior. And you're just focused on your prosperity. You're not worried about what this person learns or doesn't learn. You're just moving on. Yeah, you know this person took a gamble due to their free will choices. They're surrounded by chaos, and that's their problem, not yours, Virgo, because they're a manipulator. You know who they are. They're a runner and a manipulator, and so they've created their own reality. That's on them. Yeah, you've already reflected, and you see very clearly who this person is. This is why you're protected. You have your boundaries up. You've let this die. There was nothing there to save. This person, they refuse to reflect or heal or do anything. They just want to continue to be a bad person. I'm not trying to place judgment. I'm telling you what I'm feeling. The blockage is this person has no self-worth. They don't love themselves. So this is how they operate, hiding, cheating, concealing, and misleading because they don't love themselves. They have no worth at all. They don't feel like they have any value, which is sad and is no excuse for abusing other people. Let's look at the fates for Virgo. For Virgo, operating in your fate and destiny. The fates. The fates. Yeah, you're operating in your fate and destiny. You're coming out, Virgo, as very grounded and stable. Balance is finally being restored. You're finding a happy home, a happy life, emotional fulfillment, moving on because now you're setting boundaries. Now you're not accepting less. Truth be told. Truth be told. Wow. The truth is, your past person, due to their stubborn nature, due to their ego, they chose to go into a karmic connection that is their karma. Due to their stubbornness, they threw away real divine love. They risked real divine love with this deceptive moon energy. And you've just given it up. You're like, whatever, that's on you. Milk and honey. You're focused on creating a happy home, a happy life. You're dealing with a narcissist. This King of Swords in reverse is a narcissist. They're a liar and a cheat. This person is dark, devil energy, toxic. It's a blockage. They're in mental anguish. Breathe. You're not in reverse. You're not stressed out, but this person is. The reason they're stressed out and they can't relax is because the truth's coming to light. This person is being exposed for the fraud that they are. They're being exposed as someone that overindulges, someone that tried to block your light. This is someone that could have drug or alcohol addiction. They're overindulgent. They're gluttonous. The truth is coming out that you are a hard worker. You put a lot of time, attention, and energy into your creative projects, and that's why they're paying off. Yeah, you embraced a new beginning, and you're standing your ground. You are protecting what you're creating. Fork in the road. Yeah, this person's at a fork in the road, at a stalemate, because the decision they made has led them toward a very painful ending where they will be deceived and betrayed just as they deceived and betrayed you. That's what's coming. And the High Priestess, that's you, Virgo. You may have warned this person. You may have warned this person. And they didn't want to listen because of their ego. With the Fates, you're operating your fate and destiny. You're in this Queen of Pentacles energy, very grounded, stable, financially secure. Balance is being restored. You're finding happiness, emotional fulfillment, happy home, happy life that's fated for you. The Fates for Virgo. The Fates for Virgo. Somebody's really confused. It's a blockage for them. It's like you may have warned this person in the High Priestess energy that you're moving on, that you're going to call in a new soulmate, that you are going to create something that will be abundant. This is like somebody that didn't want to believe it. They didn't want to see it. They choose to stay in this confused state. They feel like it's bad news, what's happening for you. They're a player. They don't want to grow up. With truth be told, truth's coming to light. The truth is, your past person went into a karmic cycle due to their stubbornness, their ego being bruised. They threw away divine love for a karmic marriage or connection. Truth be told. Truth be told. Yep. They were a player. Now the wheel's turning in your favor because you moved away and you embraced peace. Now they sit in heartbreak. They broke their own heart, and you may have told them, if you choose that, you're going to break your own heart. They didn't want to hear it. Their ego was so inflated. They really thought they were getting somewhere. With Milk and Honey, you are calling in a happy, emotionally fulfilled relationship or life, and you were dealing with a narcissist. The blockage for the narcissist, they have so many addictions, codependent patterns. They have mental instability. They're in mental anguish, Milk and Honey. And they can see that peace and harmony is restored for you. Balance is being restored for you. This person is just in an illusion and carrying 10 wands. They're carrying heavy burdens because they can't figure out, how did you move forward? How did you create a better life? And how is everything falling apart in my life? That has to do with the truth. God gave you truth and clarity. That's how. God gave you clear sight to see this person for who they truly are. You're relaxed, but this person can't relax because they're being exposed as somebody that's gluttonous, overindulgent, someone that tried to block your light. People are also seeing that you work really hard. You've embraced a new beginning and you're protecting yourself. Breathe in reverse. Breathe in reverse. Yeah, see, this person can't relax because they are in mental anguish, mental instability. They chose a Queen of Cups that was a love bomb or gaslighter. They fell for an illusion, and now they're in the Four of Cups knowing they made the wrong decision because they're being forced to watch your wishes come true while everything falls apart with this Queen of Cups energy. Could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. Could also be a mother. With the Two of Swords, this person's at a fork in the road because of the decision they made. The decision they made is leading them straight toward a betrayal and deception, a very painful ending that you predicted. You told this person, this is what's going to happen. Everything's coming to light with the sun. All is being exposed in this karmic dynamic this person is with, what this karmic couple's been doing. Yeah, the cycle is ending for this marriage with this karmic. Everything's falling apart. And your past person who is married to this Queen of Cups or in a long-term commitment is overly emotional because of the Tower. The Tower's falling. Anything else? Because they're in devil energy. They're dark, toxic, riddled with addictions, and they cheat, lie, and steal. Yeah, all for money. They've been battling you, all for money. This false emperor. Now they're feeling like the victim because they can't reach you. They can't affect you. You're on to them, and you've walked away, and you got your boundaries up, and the spiritual realm is protecting you and your blessings. You're an alchemist. You transmute that energy, and you're building something on your own, Virgo. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, it's very prosperous, or it will be in the future because it's spiritually guided. Your past person's trapped, caught in a trap, can't walk out, conflicted, bruised ego, and you don't want them, Virgo. You're too busy winning. Too busy winning. I'm going to try to use some from this deck. So this is a new deck. Now, I didn't pay for this deck, so I'm not too upset about it. But the cards are like paper thin, and they're so slippery. But I love the way it looks for Virgo. Virgo. Yeah, you've healed, and all this person has done is spy. Watch you. They should be doing their healing work. Instead, they're just focused on you. Why are they so focused on Virgo? Why are they so focused on Virgo? They're focused on you, Virgo, because this person is angry. This is what I got. Look at this King of Swords. I mean, this person, they're cold, they're detached. They made the wrong decision when they juggled you, Virgo, and you're guarded now. So this is why they're so obsessed with you. They never thought that they would lose access to you. They're stuck with the memories. They're stuck in their situation. They're stubborn, and they're arrogant, and they're toxic. The devil. They're obsessed with you. They don't want it to end. They want to continue to dominate, control, bully, abuse you. It's never going to happen. Yeah. This person, again, they're saying this person is going to go through this very painful ending. Deception and betrayal, cheating, lying, and stealing. This is what they're going to experience because of the energy they put out to you. Yeah. They were manipulated into a marriage contract or a long-term commitment, and they're mad at you. That don't even make sense. Yeah, they're going through a tower in this marriage. Everything's falling apart, crashing and burning. But it has nothing to do with you, Virgo. This person's mad at themselves. You're focused on your creative projects, planting new seeds, your stability. That's what you're focused on. You're not focused on this person and their nightmare. You've embraced a new beginning and you've moved on. See, this person's mad because you've gotten over the heartbreak. By you healing from the heartbreak, they're not able to love bomb or gaslight you because you see them for who they are. This is why they're all mad. And you're having victory and success being free of their energy, Virgo. Yeah, you're an empress. You just keep elevating. You know you don't need them, and they know you never needed them. Your wishes are coming true since you left this person. So much happiness and emotional fulfillment. Just being yourself. This person's greedy. Still trying to hold on to your energy. This person is so insecure. They love to give to multiple. They love to breadcrumb. But you have been away from this person long enough that you have recognized that you can create on your own. and that you're more prosperous without this person. They don't add value to your life, Virgo. Yeah, you're in the star energy. You're a healer. You carry the light. And you're staying private. You don't want this person in your energy. And they're in mental anguish, filled with anxiety. Why are they filled with anxiety? Because they're trapped in the situation that they're in with a karmic partner that they chose over the Empress. Yeah. This is somebody that they could have done some serious, inappropriate or criminal things as far as sexual energy. This could land them in jail. They're definitely going through financial ruin, abandonment and rejection. Yeah, they were acting like a player. They were doing things. I don't know if they were making money from sexual activity or what they were doing. They're doing something that's illegal. You're not getting in the middle of this person's mess. You're moving on to peace. You took your power back and you're following your passion. They're blocked. No more access to you. They want to communicate, but they're blocked from your energy. Like I said, we are going into retrograde. Anytime now this person could reach out. Use your own discernment. I wouldn't communicate with this person, but yeah. See, this person went to this karmic thinking they were going to be wealthy, and now everything's dried up. They don't have any financial resources. All they have is drama, chaos, conflict, remembering, thinking about the choice they made and how they just missed an opportunity with you. They're playing the victim, feeling sorry for themselves. For Virgo. Yeah, this person's feeling foolish now. Because they're carrying heavy burdens, because the karmic that they chose is a narcissist just like them. They're a liar. They don't speak the truth. They're sneaky. They're shady. They don't care about people, just like your past person didn't. So they got what they deserved. They called in a mirror version of themselves, Virgo, and they don't like it. Well, now they know what it feels like to be in a relationship with them. Now they know what you must have felt like to be in a relationship with them and why you don't want them back. Should be pretty evident. This person's ego is so hyperinflated, they can't imagine anybody wouldn't want them. It's crazy. But, all right, Virgo, I'm going to leave your reading here. I am scheduling for next week if you're interested. I love you guys. Virgos, you rock. You're amazing. Who wouldn't be stalking and spying on Virgo? You're amazing. You're beautiful. You're handsome. You're smart. You're analytical. And you're very gifted. So I want you to remember who you are. Remember that what you went through, it built you. It made you the amazing person you are today. So never be sad about what you perceived as wasted years. No, you were going through some intense training and you're coming out the other end pretty fierce and pretty amazing. So I love you, Virgos. I hope you have a blessed day. Don't get scammed. Somebody's been creating a fake account. It's got my picture. It's got Tasha's Divine Guidance, and I think it's 7303 or 7330. That's not me. 7302 is my last four. And I will never go on comments and ask you for feedback, ask you to call me, solicit you for readings. These are karmic energies. My karmic energies is I did a reading, so I know who it is. Don't get scammed. Feel free to engage and let them know how you feel. My channel is your channel, just the same. So if you see it and you want to interact with them and tell them whatever, report them, whatever, I'm okay with it. You're not going to offend me because my page is your page. So, all right, Virgos, I love you so much. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.